All right, hello and welcome everyone to another Why Would You Use? So today we are going to be talking about the Reaper Prime because it is an extremely good example of what I think DE was actually shooting for with the melee rework, and it can kind of do it all. This weapon has just about every single benefit a melee weapon could even literally ask for. So let's go over them really quick. First and foremost, this is a scythe. It can use Reaping Spiral. Reaping Spiral is an incredibly good stance. It not only has an amazing gap closer, but its base combos are varied in their movement and targeting, and also have a shitload of slash procs in them inherently, whether you hit your status chances or not. So that, baseline, great. Also, the Reaper Prime's base stats, it has 35% crit chance, a 2.5 crit multiplier. It starts at 2.8 range, which is extremely respectable, and it has 25% base status, and it is mostly slash weighted. And by mostly, I mean like heavily slash weighted. So for that, we have all those benefits, and we're adding in one more. We're adding in that the heavy attacks for scythe weapons have a guaranteed slash proc, and that gives us enough incentive to want to build hybrid. We want to use Reaping Spiral. Its movement is so useful. Everything about it is great. But we really want to take advantage of those guaranteed slash procs and that huge damage multiplier we could potentially get. So how are we getting there? Well, the way that we're getting there is we're using Amalgam Organ Shatter to make our heavy attack slightly faster. And of course, Berserker is going to help us with that as well. But that just helps melee weapons in general. And we're going to use Focus Energy. Focus Energy, a mod that nobody talked about before the new melee for good reason, gives us 40% melee combo efficiency and 60% electrical stat or elementals. That part honestly doesn't matter that much. You'd be just fine if you only had the 165% elemental from Fever Strike. But the 40% melee combo efficiency is extremely important here because when combined with what we're going to be using in this video, which is the Zenurik node, the new one, the changed one, that gives you melee combo efficiency, which is 60%, it caps out your melee combo efficiency at 90%. Now, what the fuck does melee combo efficiency do? That's a really confusing term. But what it does is it affects how much of your combo heavy attacks use. And when you're at 90%, only 10% of your combo is taken from you whenever you swing a heavy attack. So if you are at a 12x combo, you're only using 22 hits for your heavy attack swing to get that 12x multiplier, guaranteed slash proc, like hella crits, all that stuff all together. What that ends up meaning is that you can actually do both as long as you're using Zenurik. So not only is Zenurik going to give us a hilariously good energy economy, it also now is making our melee weapons able to be built hybrid. And we're going to show this off. First, we're going to show a level 50 test, which is very normal, and this thing is just going to weed whacker through that super quickly. After that, we're just going to continue to increase the level until we can't, because that's where this weapon goes. And hopefully we don't get knocked down 1 billion times. But barring that, we'll be fine here. There we go. And you can see this incredible gap closer. And the attack after the gap closer is also really, really good. Because it's this leap and then the kick. And the kick is really great for sweeping across enemies. And it's just a very effective combo. Just to be able to do this. Great for moving through hallways and just killing everyone involved. Also, you can see that you can move back and forth the attack on the end there, which is really, really useful. Also, that thing that you just saw me do there, my combo was about to run out, so I heavy attacked to maintain it. Whenever you swing your heavy attack, it resets your combo counter. So you use a little bit of combo to keep your combo whenever you're not fighting enemies, which is incredibly valuable because sometimes you're literally just going to hit an enemy drought. And whenever that happens, you don't want to run out of combo because that will lower your damage a bunch. So instead, just swing a heavy attack once, and then you don't have to worry about it. And you can see even at level 100, this does plenty of damage without us even heavy attacking. Like, very, very good. Don't need a heavy attack here. Not required at all. So let's just turn it up. Let's just, how high can we turn it? Let's just turn it literally all the way up. Let's go to level 170. When do we start needing heavy attacks? Well, the answer is it's about level 150 that heavy attacks start being a thing. But they annihilate enemies. They delete them. And you can see we're already back at max combo. This enemy, that was a 1.7 million critical slash proc. Is that necessary? No. No, it's not. Is it hilarious? Yes. Yes, it is. These slash procs do enough damage to likely kill every enemy most people have seen in the last month. Like, whenever you swing one of these heavy attacks, it's doing enough damage to kill the enemy you're hitting, and also every enemy of that type you're likely to have seen for the entire duration of whatever mission you happen to be running. Are you doing ESO? Did you hit, I don't know, a bombard with a heavy attack that's at 12x? It probably did enough damage to kill every single bombard you're going to see in like 12 waves of ESO, which is outrageous. And it's not necessary by any means. This build is hilarious overkill, but that's kind of the point. It's hilarious, stupid overkill that is absolutely not necessary at all, and I love it. Like, just, like, scythes are finally doing the thing. They are fucking reaping souls. Because this shit is absurd. But yeah, that's what the fucking Reaper Prime's up to if you're running Zenurik. For anyone who was wondering, you can also do this with hate for people that don't have Reaper Prime. It does work with hate. I think Reaper Prime is very slightly better. But yeah, that's what's going on in Scythe Town. And I'll see you tomorrow.